Hey peeps, good time. Good time. Have a good time watching this. This is the 10 things I would save in a fire tag, which was created by one of my favourite my voice went weird. One of my favourite YouTubers, Gabby Lindley. Yeah, so Gabby created this tag, and I'm just gonna get right into it. But I'm not gonna do it in any specific order, so it's not like the most important thing I'd save, and I'm not thinking like, I haven't thought too much into it, but I'm not thinking like, oh, I need my birth certificates, or like, oh, but I could replace that. Also assuming that any people, including myself, are out of the building. Where's my list gone? Hang on. Okay, so here we go. 10 things I would save in a fire. First things first, my dog. Obviously, you guys know that I absolutely love Jasper. He's my little baby. Jasper! Come be in my video. Come here. Hey! Oh, you can't. Oh, it's just your bum. It's just a tail. Sit. Oh, good kisses. Oh, good boy. I would save you in a fire, definitely. Oh, he's my beautiful. You're just gonna stay there for the rest of the video. I mean, you're welcome to. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. Next thing, Kevin. You guys know that I love my music, I love writing songs, I love playing music. It just makes me so happy. It's a good stress reliever, it's a good hobby, something to kind of constantly be improving upon. And this is Kevin. So here's my guitar. If you're wondering, it is a Baby Taylor, and I got it from Guitar. I don't know how much it was because it was a present a couple years ago, and it was my first guitar of my own. And then I have this strap that has yin and yang on, which was also a present, but I'm pretty sure it's from Guitar. And yeah, this, oh, and usually my capo's on the end of it as well, but I took it off because I was playing just now, which is really nice. My dad got it for me. Again, don't know how much it was because it was a present. I'm sure I've shown this in a vlog before. How do you do this? There you go, I was getting too close. Yeah, I'm sure I've shown this in a vlog before, but it is by Kaiser, and it is like this tie-dye, I almost dropped it on my phone, rainbow-ness, obsessed. Love it. Because I asked my dad to get me a new capo because my one was breaking, and he was like, right, there's a black one or a tie-dye rainbow one. I was like, do you know me, bro? Next thing, which some of you guys might know I have, some of you might not, so interesting learning curve. Taya's diary. Don't ask me what these symbols mean, I have no clue. My gran, if you're watching this, which she does watch most of my videos, so hopefully you are, shout out to Amma, whether you're watching or not, but she actually gave me this book and I just really liked it. It's got orange circles on it, and I like orange, and I'm not going to show you any of the pages, but it's got a lot of stuff in it from my life, and it's something that I'm still currently working on. I've still got like a solid, I don't know how to show you this without showing, I'll show you blank pages. I've still got a solid that much left, if you can tell. That's probably like, I don't know, a tenth of the book maybe, whatever. But I started this, shush please. I started this on Wednesday 15th of April 2015, and it sounds weird, but it was actually because we were reading diary entries in English, and I just thought it was such a cute idea to be able, kind of like vlogging, to be able to like look back on and sort of vent. And I actually found like in my dark times, do you know what I mean, all that crap, but you know, on bad days, you know how like you'd talk to friends or whatever, and everyone's like, oh, it's better out than in, you should talk about your problems, blah blah blah. And I find that I'm not always the best at talking, getting better, just like to put it out there. If you're one of my friends that I now vent to, then preach, because improvement since a couple years ago. But you can find a lot of juicy things in here, and like I said, it's still a continuous thing, and I'll probably start a new one once this one's finished. I didn't write it for entertainment, it's not got funny little things, it's mainly just quite depressing, to be perfectly honest, and has a lot of cringy things in. But yeah, I started that on Wednesday the 15th of April, and this was my front page. I used to, when I was walking the dog, go and sit at a certain bridge and write in it, take it in my bag. I wrote, not religiously, wouldn't be every day. I'd limit it to one page so that I didn't ramble on for ages or have a really short entry, so I like that as well, because then I can find all the days because they're always at the top. So I don't use it so much anymore because I'm just in a better place than I was when I started it. But anyway, this just got really deep and emotional. My diary, I would save this in a fire because one day I might want to look back on it. Moving on. I'd save it in a fire, but I can't save it from falling off my bed. Next thing is Dodie. Dodie is my phone. This is her. I would save her because, let's be real, who wouldn't save their phone? Like, it would be on me anyway, likelihood, and I'm always on it, I need it, I mean, it could act as a camera, so I could still vlog. I could still go on all my social media. I can tell my friends and family about the fire and they can come and save me. I used to have an iPhone 6 Plus. That was the first iPhone I got in March 2016. It got stolen, so I didn't have a phone anymore, and my parents knew that I'd been really wanting the iPhone 7. I'm a real tech nerd when it comes to that sort of stuff.
I've seen a tiny spider that's crawled in my window. Do not move. Who said you could move?
Yeah, so that was my old phone. She was called Danny. Where was I? Oh, the technology thing. Yeah, I really like keeping up with technology. I'm Apple's biggest customer. I am the ideal customer because every time they release a new thing, it could look exactly the same as it pretty much does. It could just have one tiny difference and I'd be like, oh, I want it, oh, I need it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sponsored by Apple. Imagine if I was, that'd be insane. But I'm not. Anyways, so this, I would say, I'm not good at this tag. I thought this would be easy. I thought it would just be like, I'd save this, 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 and this. Goodbye. Anyways, this is my iPhone 7 Plus, which my parents very kindly spent a lot of money on when they were replacing my old phone. And unfortunately, it is actually like smashed at the bottom a bit, but it's still usable. Most of the screen's fine, and it was my fault anyway for dropping it, so no one's to blame. And it's a bit chipped at the corners and stuff, but not gonna lie to you, is it weird that I kind of like that? I feel like it gives it like a personality, and it's like, yeah, this is my phone. It's not like a brand new, like, pristine phone. Anyway, the deal was at first that I had a protective screen and a huge case on it, which I did for the first kind of month of having it, and then I got bored because I am Taya. And I like the feel of like the actual phone. I'm like, well, why save it if you're never going to see it? Anyway, long story short, I've got this white base with a pink pop socket, black base with a marble kind of pop socket, this little Winnie the Pooh sticker, this little piglet sticker, and these letter stickers that say Dodie. This is the iPhone 7 Plus in matte black, which is just called black, and obviously it's got the dual camera, and I love it, and I'd save it in a fire. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, I would save Matty. I'm sure you've seen Matty before in vlogs. There's a fun story behind why I have Matty too. Should I tell you it? Might as well. Basically, I had this teddy called Teddy. Oh no, oh no. Nothing to see there. Yeah, this is Teddy, and basically from the ages of about 3 to about 10, wherever I went, would always be carrying a soft toy. And this one my dad bought me from Sainsbury's in, has it on his foot, 2007 at Christmas time, and I called him Teddy because I'm creative. And at a wedding, he was on the floor. I took him to a wedding because I'm cool, and then he was on the floor. My mum went, oh, pick him up. So I did, and I threw him on the table, walked away, and I still remember this. It feels like a dream. It feels like, well, a nightmare, like a TV program. Like, it doesn't feel real, but I remember it so clearly. He went on the table, there was tea light candles in the middle of the table, his ear up in flames. Oh my goodness, one of the most horrifying things sticks out from my childhood. I was bawling, I screamed, the whole wedding stopped. My mum had to take him to the bathroom and like wet him down because he was on fire. And then I didn't want to look at him for weeks because it was so sad. So in the meantime, I remember being in my lounge. This is gonna sound so fake, but I swear to you, honest to God, this one evening he came home and was like, stand here, put your hands out, shut your eyes, I got a present for you. In my head I was like, imagine if it was a giant teddy bear. I must have been about 8 at this time, I don't know. And literally I just felt this thing lean against my legs. I opened my eyes and there he was. There was Matty. The reason he's called Matty was because I saw him and I was like, hey, he's so fat, I'm gonna call him Fatty Matty. But yeah, so he's called Matty now. And he's an absolute G. I like to give him lots of cuddles. He sleeps in my bed with me. He's basically my boyfriend. Jokes. He's just a real nice comfort, and I feel like, you know, if your house was on fire and you had to live somewhere else, you'd want something really nice and comforting, wouldn't you? But on that note of needing something comforting, which this is one of those things that I never thought I'd put on the internet, but YOLO, who gives a flying... So this is my childhood blankie. I'm sure a lot of you had one of these, but I still like to keep it by me. Until the age of, I'm not gonna lie to you, until the age of about 14, I would not sleep without it. Now, not so much. If I go on holiday, if I go to my dad's, whatever, it stays here. It just sort of stays in my bed, but it's just nice to have every now and again. And it's really soft, which is the main reason that I always liked it. Anyway, so my blankie has Winnie the Pooh on and Rabbit. Has he got a different name? I don't know. But it's really soft, and I'd save that in a fire because it's a nice childhood memory, and it's just, again, a home comfort. Judge me all you want, guys. I do not care. Yes. Hi, I'm Taya. I'm 17 and I still have my childhood blanket on my bed. Get over it. Right, next thing I would save is this, which is my favourite necklace. I have a lot of jewellery, as a lot of you probably know, and this one I have talked about also in a vlog. I got when I went to Australia in last summer, 2016. My cousins live out there, my aunt and uncle, my family, and 2 of my best friends and their mum. Yeah, so we have a lot of friends and family over there, and in Sydney we found this little place called, and it was like a little stall, and it had these things, and they're called Locket In. So it's like a little locket, and they had it in silver, gold, copper, or this like rainbow titanium. So obviously I've got rainbow titanium, and inside you can choose what little like gems you want. There was hundreds of them. They're really tiny. It was really satisfying. And I picked these ones. I'll try and insert some close-ups now if I remember. So I got a little bowling pins with a bowling ball, a little red electric guitar like the one I actually have called Cecil, but that's another story. A little black camera because I love photography and obviously vlogging. A little dog bone because I love dogs and jazz. Speaking of dogs, why are you barking? Shh. I don't know who that is, but they need to stop. And it's a little Australia because obviously Australia has a big significance in my life and it's where I got it from. So that's definitely something I would save in a fire. And also, I don't think you'd be able to get another one kind of thing. It's quite unique. Next up, we have this, which I don't know if I properly talked about, but one of my friends actually made me this. And I'm gonna give a shameless shout out to Molly because she's an absolute G. I've known her since year 7. We were in the same form for year 7, 8, 9. And we're still really, really good friends, and she's such a G, and she's so thoughtful, and she made me this, which is basically like in the shape of a YouTube play button with loads of words that just sum me up. I won't read all of them. You can pause it and read it if you want to, but just, oh, it's just amazing. I could read all of it out, but I won't. Thank you to Molly. I would save that in a fire because it's just, again, a real personal thing that I love and would always want with me. Right, oh goodness. Gonna have to do this in sections. How on earth am I gonna hold this up? Goodness gracious knows. The next thing I would save is this. I seriously don't know how to pick it up. This, which is the Friends box set, complete 10 seasons. Funniest thing is this actually isn't mine. It's on extremely long-term loan from my aunt, who I saw it on her shelf and it was still in the cellophane. She'd never watched them. And I was like, could I borrow them? Because I don't have it on TV. Why is my camera now wonky? But yes, my Friends box set. I know, like I said at the beginning, this isn't... I don't think about this properly logically because you could easily just rebuy this. But Friends, the TV series, means so much to me. I'm a huge fan, and it might sound really sad to any of you who don't really get into TV programmes like that, but this is going to sound so cringy and cliche, but genuinely, Friends has got me through so much. Like, when I've been in the best moods and I want to just laugh my head off, put on an episode of Friends. When I'm just, you know, casually tidying up, need something in the background, put on Friends. If I'm sad and...
The spider is all the way on my wall.
What was that? Yeah, if I'm sad and I want picking up, I'll watch Friends. If I'm sad and I want to be sad, I'll watch the last episode of Friends. Jokes. Well, I'm not joking, that's a lie. But this box set is freaking amazing. If you've never seen Friends, which I know quite a lot of you probably haven't, I'd recommend it highly. Moving on to the very last thing. The last thing, which is incredibly dusty because it's been in my cupboard, but it will definitely be one of the first things going up when we move, is this, which my dad actually got me. So I'm obsessed with Jessie J, 100% my favourite singer. She still is incredible, still love her. My dad used to work, long story short, at Capital, the radio station, and Jessie J once came in to do some interviews and he managed to get this for me. So he's printed off this picture here of her in this awesome shirt made out of bottle caps that I really want, and she signed it and it says, Taya, just be true to who you are, love Jessie J, which I am absolutely obsessed with. You can imagine, like, just picture your favourite, like, singer, like, writing your name for a start, signing it, and quoting their own song for you. Like, that's insane. And then he also did this, which is really cute. So, Jessie J with Capital Radio, 14th October 2011. I did not realise it was that long ago. In aid of Help a Capital Child. And these 2 pictures of her on the phone. So these are, like, exclusive. There was no press in the office this day. Sounds creepy, but my dad took these photos. Well, ooh, ran out of breath while she was on the phone, and they're so natural. And yeah, this is just, and then he framed it all up for me and everything, and I just think this is so cute, and it will definitely be going up in my new house. And it's the kind of once in a lifetime thing that I would definitely save in a fire. So I'm done. Those are the 10 things I would save in a fire. Now again, this is a tag video created by Gabby Lindley, so I'm going to tag Freedom15. Who might actually see this that will do it? Robert Wells. I don't think I know any other YouTubers. Okay, well for now we'll just say Robert Wells and Freedom15 and anyone else who wants to do it, because I think it's really interesting, because it's the kind of thing that you do chat to your friends about anyway, so I just think it's interesting for you guys to know. But thank you guys for watching. Well done if you've made it this far, because I, for one, am quite impressed. Like, subscribe and all the usual things, and I'll see you again soon with another video, and hopefully this huge vlog that's been well waited for will be out soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I'm sorry if you hate dabbing. Bye.